What should I say? Hi, I'm John Stockdale. This is Alyssa Robinson, and she's attending Atlanta Institute of Music and Media. Thanks for being here and helping me out with helping other people become better at playing guitar. So today's topic on Guitar Explorer, we're talking about triad and explore sus chords, and sus2 is called two chords, the difference between major and minor, and Lydian. Let's play a C major triad with the root on the third string. And the third of the chord is on string number 2. So we're going to lower it down a half step. C minor triad. When we lower the third again, what do we call that?
C2.
C2. Having a third in the chord, we can substitute or suspend the quality of the third scale degree by playing the second or the fourth scale degree. Let's play the fourth scale degree. Where is it located?
It's the fret of the second string.
Okay, what's the name of the note?
It's F.
And what scale degree is that?
Fourth.
What's the next string?
G.
Okay, so that's what scale degree?
The fifth.
So we got root, fourth, fifth. Man, that's a nice guitar you got. All right, so sus, how can we use it? It can have endless possibilities. If you just have a C major chord, sometimes it's just kind of well, it has power because there's just only that, but things that you can do. So rhythmically, it comes out for more improvisational movement. If we raise the fourth scale degree up a half step, that would give us a Lydian tone. Now that's really, 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 really nice. Now that means that the root note becomes the fourth scale degree of a different key. A Lydian means that we raise the fourth scale degree. And in the key of G, that means that we're playing a 4 chord. And so the 4 chord would be 1, and then a sharp 4, and then a half step for nice tension, and then rock. You can hear, Joe Satriani doing this. We can hear John Petrucci doing this. We can hear a lot of different really cool groups, So with C5, we can go back and forth between C Lydian and C5. Now that we've got C major with the root on the second string, our C major chord, to C minor, C2, C sus, C Lydian, and then C5 if we go one more. So that's covering a lot of frets from 10 to 15. That's 6 frets of one note moving and the other 2 staying the same. And we've got all this to work with. The C major to C2 to C4, to C sus, and then C5. Come from the minor, which make the same thing. C minor, C2, C sus, and C5. So the only one that's going to have an accidental that puts it into a different key is the C Lydian. And that makes it want to either resolve down a whole step to C major or up a half step to make it a power chord. Let's now put the root on string number 1. Alright, so the first thing we do in a triad is just locate the third. So that's what we're learning from it, right? Mm-hmm. So everything else is just a power chord. What string is the third on?
Third string.
Yeah, so that's what we call in the bass. Is what note?
E.
And E is what part of the triad?
The third.
And when the third is in the bass, what inversion are we in?
First inversion.
First inversion. What about this one up here when we played C major with G in the bass? What's G in relationship to the triad? What number?
Fifth.
And if the fifth is in the bass, what inversion are we in?
Second inversion.
That means that every note that we're talking about, from the note being on the root position, third string, that the third was on, everything was moving on the second string, and everything was moving here on the first string. And then now the string movement will be on string
3.
So when we move the note on the third string up a half step, what's the name of the triad?
C4.
C4. So what are the three numbers now?
1, 4, 5.
And if we raise the 4 up a half step, then what do we have?
Lydian.
C Lydian. Okay? Yeah. What if we lower the third down a half step on the third string?
C minor.
What are the numbers now?
1 flat 3 5.
1 flat 3 5. So that could be the 1 chord of a minor key. It could be the 2 chord of a major key, or the 3 chord of a major key, or the 6 chord of a major key. Don't quite. Yeah, okay, let's play C major. Now play C minor. Now bring the minor third down a half step. What's the name of the chord now?
C sus 2.
Or
C2.
we replaced the third with what scale degree?
The second.
Which is named?
D.
The numbers of the chord are?
D or C, D, and G.
Those are the letters of the chord. What are the numbers of the chord?
1, 2, and 5.
Yeah, right on. So that's what's going on. That can substitute and play back and forth with C major. And also C sus can back, those 3 chords. When we see a C chord, we can play C sus or C2 back and forth. Or C5. So we've got 3 drums instead of 1 drum, C. Same thing with minor. Those same 3 chords. If we see C minor, we can play C2, C4, or C sus, or C5. And then if we've got a major chord and move the third up a whole step, a major 4 chord, okay, so that's our C Lydian. Now, if we bring that pinky up another half step, then we have what's called unison, perfect prime. So in summary, we've got C major, C minor, C2, C sus, C Lydian, with a root on the third string. Then we've got root on the second string, C major, C minor, C2, C sus, C Lydian, C5, and the root on string 1, C major, C minor, C2, C sus, C Lydian, and C5. Alyssa, thanks a lot again. I appreciate you. Thanks a lot for tuning in to Guitar Explorer, and we'll see you on the next journey. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And thanks, Alyssa.